Hello there guys, it is Golden-Zealot back with another video, and today we're going to be playing some KSP. We got something a little different today. We're doing 11 star systems. It's different. It's 11 star system neighborhood. Hold on here. A-11 star systems. Alright. The reason why I do that is because it goes by alphabetical order, and because I kind of have so many KSP worlds I gotta still sort through. I don't really feel like doing that, so I just do A dash because it appears up first on the thing. Anyway, career. We're turning this down, turning that up, disable that. I typically don't play on that. Alright, starting science. We'll start off with some. Same with reputation. Science rewards will be nice. Funds rewards will be moderate. Reputation rewards. Fund penalties. Reputation penalties and no decline penalty. Yes, purchase. On research. Be careful with your buildings. Nah, well, okay, level up immediately. Yes, all that, yes. Accept, and let's go. So, I've redid the Kerbal system quite a lot. There is no more Stolopid, and there is no more Life. Those two moons are, or sorry, well, yeah, those two moons, the one is now a planet, obviously Life, and Stolopid is orbiting Life. Now, the reason why I've done that is because back originally when I used Infinite Discoveries and I actually generated, when I did that generation, and it generated me that system that gave me those two celestial bodies, Life was the actual host world, while Stolopid was the actual moon. I think they both orbited a G-type star, I'm pretty sure. But no, we have 3 moons now, but they're all barren. Kerbal rejiggered, Galaxies Unbound, and Galaxies Unbound. Third moon of Kerbin, I don't think... Yeah, no, I haven't given them a description, and I don't know how to edit the description of Mun. But now, basically, Kerbin is orbiting an A-type star. Kerbal is an A-type star. But yeah. We have Tylo. Tylo hasn't changed much. Except, I guess it now has a moon. It no longer has Dres as a moon. Pretty sure Dres was the X-moon. I've added another planet to the system, Syro from Galaxies Unbound. It's basically a super Venus. Kind of like without the super thick atmosphere, though it still has and retains a thick atmosphere. 2 times the thickness of Kerbin. Has a moon of Tur, and that has an equatorial kind of like ring on its surface. My lore for that is because it's so close to a Syro, that's kind of, I guess, tidal forces and whatever decided to create this. So yeah, there you go. Boom. Anyway, and then Setha, and then Eve, and Moho, Kerbin. Duna's no longer orbiting Jewel, it's now kind of like Mars in the same eccentric orbit, kind of like, and it has little tiny ass Bobe. Dres is kind of like a larger actual planet version of Ceres. Jewel as well. Jewel, except it has Elu. Vol is all the way out there. But it has Elu, Alar, Vol, and Kale. I decided to drag Kale from the Proxima Centauri system on Galaxy Unbound's and throw it around Jewel. So now that's nice. Alright, let's get started. Yes, we are in 11 star systems, and the skybox might be black. That's so you can see the actual stars. Those are actual star systems that we can go to and that we will go to. The only one that we won't go to is those technically 3 down there. That's Nova Kerbani A and B and Proximus Kerbani, aka Alpha Centauri A and B with Proxima Centauri. We will not be going to that. I've only finished 2 actual star systems, the Kerbal system and Proxima Centauri. But for now, those will be the only star systems that we will be probably going to, as a lot of them aren't finished, and I kind of want to I'm still kind of learning the curves of trying to figure out how to create a binary star system. But I'm almost done that. I'm almost done figuring that out. So once I do figure that out, we will be I will be making that, and we will be probably exploring it. But yeah, without a further ado, still haven't fixed the water issue. It doesn't bother me, so I don't really care to fix it, solve it, so. I mean, it really doesn't bother me, so I don't care. That's why, okay, I'm glad I started off with 20, because this, and this is very important. But I don't have my science junior. Y'all know I love my science junior. Now I'm not sure, but yeah, I will be kind of changing the science values of planets because I'll have to. Planets, moons, celestial bodies, shit like that. Also, I saw my last video, I'm not sure if it was like a copyright or something. It wasn't a claim, but it just said in the description or something, like the music that I'm using in the background. Just to let everyone know, oh my god, it's so loud. I have music turned down in the settings. I have it actually off. Yeah, see, there you go. I just loaded it up, No music. I have it off, but for some reason the game keeps playing it once in a while. So, if I were to ever get this video monetized and stuff, I don't want them taking parts of my ad money for that. If I actually make revenue from that shit. Because I have it turned off in the settings. They should fix their game. They should, you know, fix that shit. So content creators don't get fucked like that. Because I actually do have it turned off in my settings. Like, I could probably check it right now, too. After I finish this rocket. Because there is no music playing now. Thank God, but... Oh, I almost forgot my contracts. Almost forgot my contract. That would have been bad. Forget it. See, you never want to forget these. Never forget these. These are very, very helpful. Music should be off. It should be at 0. It's either toggled off or it should be at 0%. Music off. 0%. See? Right there. So it actually should not be playing the KSP music. I'm not sure what it was. Let me actually check my YouTube channel real quick. I know it's like, bruh, but I really want to mention this in my video. It's the first video of this series. They're obviously going to probably check that first. So, let me find it real quick. I forgot what fucking video it was on, because we had made so many before my PC decided to basically say fuck you to me. Section 2 of part 11. That's how far we had gotten. Holy shit. Alright, my videos, let me check. Where's YouTube editor? Mobile sucks for this, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm genuinely not trying to find this shit, honestly, right now, dude. Holy fuck. I'll just pick a couple videos that actually have the thumbnail of the building, but I don't know. I remember I saw in one video that that it said that it didn't say a copyright claim. It just mentioned that I was using this certain soundtrack in my video, the Kevin McLeod, I'm pretty sure, soundtrack it is. But I just want to say, just in case Kevin McLeod or whatever music producer is responsible for creating the KSP music, I don't want to have to be financially liable or whatever the fuck for that. So like I lose ad revenue and I have to pay out that guy who makes the music, even though I don't want his music in my video because of that, but the game automatically plays it in the background. They should fix that. Anyway. Game developers should fix that. These first ones, like, I'm just basically gonna get them out of the way. I don't even want to do them for long. I genuinely don't want to waste time on them. So I'm literally just gonna get these basic ones out of the way. Then once I get these basic ones out of the way, I'm chilling, dude. Alright, this I'm gonna want because this I'm gonna get auto strut from. So this thing is a primary goal. Like, we need that shit. So we're gonna grab that. We're also gonna start heading to space. So I'm gonna start wanting to get this. That's what I want. This is what I'm gonna want to get before I head to space. I know. So I typically prioritize this and this, but genuinely, I could actually. Terrier is not that important. It is important. Don't get me wrong. But it's not that important right now. Right now, this is actually an auto strutting, especially. Yeah, I don't want your stupid survey scans. Fuck you. Escape the atmosphere. Going into space real quick, or getting high atmosphere or whatever. That we can legally call ourselves a space program without going to space, without actually going to space. That's funny. Yeah, I'm a space program, but we haven't gone to space yet. Apparently we call space, though, slightly above the planet, which is technically still in a very, 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 very thin part of the atmosphere. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's get out of the atmosphere. This, I'm not even going to bother auto-strutting. There's legit no point in auto-strutting this craft, honestly. Though we will be using tweak scale, but that's what I wanted to mention, is I'll be kind of like putting limits. So I have some parts in this mod that are really overpowered. Tweak scale can also be really overpowering. So I'll do like a certain requirement kind of thing in order to achieve getting them. Like I have to in the research development, I have to research a certain technology to get them or something. Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn. Alright. Oh. I guess you could say we easily got space easily that way. I guess we are. I guess we are a space program now. I into death we go. Because in this game I classify any type of body of water as like death. Oh, there goes our science equipment though. Yeah, we can't have that. We cannot have that. That's painful, you know, watching all your science stuff just go down to shithole. Very awesome. This will probably cause drag, but that's better than losing all my science shit. So. Alright. It's nice. Alright, observe mystery goo. This. 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 Alright. Hell yeah. Alright. Deploy. And deploy. Nice. And deploy. Nice. Alright, beautiful. We might probably lose the we're gonna lose the heat shield, but that's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay, no. Interesting. Now we're gonna need Science Junior. Then we're going to need inline reaction wheel. And we're gonna want this. These are what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna buy this. I'm not even gonna use this. Methane engines. These are supposed to basically be quote-unquote fusion engines. I kind of wanted, because with the Shroud, these things are the kind of the closest things I kind of have to good-looking engines or Epstein drive thingies, like in Space Engineers. So basically high-efficiency propulsion system. That's all we're gonna own out of this pack. These, and these are just useless. This, well, look at that. I have to adjust some cost values, actual part cost values for them. But yeah. Orbit Kerbin. That's what we need to do. I really don't want to have to do that every fucking time. Alright. Here we go. Orbit Kerbin. Oh, Science Junior. We may possibly not have enough Delta V. Yeah, we don't. That sucks. Alright. We're gonna have to rethink this design then. I'm thinking... Did I not purchase that part? Apparently not. Alright. I'm glad this is grayed out. Alright. Well, that's gonna be a lot more powerful. Apparently I did not purchase these. What the fuck? How expensive? Oh! Holy shit! Oh, what the fuck? Oh god, that's still expensive. Holy shit! There. Why not? I need to remind myself for the MUN, we're gonna need MK pod or command pod MK2. Okay, that's not too bad. It looks ugly still, like that. You can see the kind of wing clipping through, but that's alright. It's supposed to be useful, not look pretty. At least for the few couple runs. Nice. As you guys could tell there, I still haven't fixed the heating issue for boosters, but that's okay. I don't care as long as they work. Oh, fuck. As long as they work, they work. I fucked up badly. Nice. It does not tell me my fucking periapsis and apopsis. Yeah, I fucked up this mission. Fuck me, dude. God damn. Fucking fuck time warp. Swear to God. Can't wait not to use solid boosters anymore. Fucking dog shit. Alright, that's good. I already know pretty much the exact requirement of orbiting Kerbin. 3,000 meters per second, same as the old. That's one thing I haven't changed is Kerbin's radius / diameter. Since the last time you guys have seen me play KSP careers. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to gauge this the manual way. Which is I. Alright, here. What's our highest? Sure. We'll call that safe. We'll call that safety, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Useless. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, awesome. Oh, yes. No energy to turn my ship with anymore. Hell yeah. I fucked that up. We're gonna have to do another circle. Thank God I can use Time Warp to stop my ship. Awesome! Yes, sir. Love that shit, dude. Fuck this game, honestly. Alright. That means we're gonna have to manually steer my ship with engines. Hell yeah. Love it, dude. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Alright. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Well, just in case we do run out of energy, I'm going to want to do an emergency deploy. Please don't fucking... Yes. Yes. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Okay, good. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Science Junior. It's about to blow up. Fucking cunt. Fucking cunt. Alright. I can't even tweak skill that. That's ass. There we go. Alright, that's a lot better. You know what we're also going to do on that? We're going to not forget batteries this time. Wait, let me see. I can't see because my fucking GPU stats and stuff. But what I can do is basically... Oh, nice. That's like an extra 100, I think. I think that's like around an extra 100 or so. We may have tilted too much. Oh, okay. Ooh, nice. So it's very threatening. That's what you need to know, is it's very, very threatening. Like, that shit will almost blow up on you. But it works, okay? It still works, which is good. That's what we need, is we need it to not fuck up. We've already used a shitload of our energy. I'm actually going to kill my inline reaction wheels because that's just going to murderalize my energy, so fuck that. We already know it's going to just demolish, so definitely cannot have that. Unless I have nuclear generators, but we all know I don't have that yet, so very far away from that. So we're running manual batteries for a very long time. What about solar power, you may ask? Yeah, I still have that issue with solar panels in my game. And I can't figure it out, and I'm not trying to figure that shit out anytime soon. So, no thank you. I am very good. I'll pass. We'll do a re-entry experiment. That's fine. Alright. Let's just switch over to day. Do we have to land in the ocean? I'm going to want to go a little bit more farther. Alright, there you go. Alright, because we can't, I'm not going to take the chance of trying to re-enter with this. We're just going to dry it out. And then just go. Oh, well. Alright. Alright, guys, today, let's hope we don't die. Don't do that, you fucking piece of shit, dude. Nice! Hell yeah. Alright. First deploy this stroke shoot, 100%. Deploy it now. Preferably. Would be very kind. Alright. Now we want to deploy... There goes that. Deploy this one. And we want this to deploy at around 600. Why? Because hurry the fuck up. You're too slow. The heat shield's definitely gonna blow up this time. So, I know that for a fact. Better than my science junior. Okay, that works, honestly. Alright. Nice, and I actually completed this. Thank God. Because I was going to say, if it did not complete that, then I would have been fucking pissed off. Explore Mun. Fly by Mun. Alright. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I need this. No more going without. I don't want this piece of shit. This I want. Do I want everything in here, though? Yes, those are actually all genuinely important items that actually matter. Alright. I'm thinking what else to... Just in case. Fucking garbage. But I need this in order to get these. So I will have to purchase this. This I can stick to my guns and say, brother, look at all that dog shit. Trust me, like 90% of those parts are fucking garbage. The only good ones is These two, which are kind of useless now that I actually have the specific fuel tanks for the nuclear engines, wherever those are, that are part of Necrobone fuel tanks mod. I'm pretty sure. This is garbage. This is garbage. Or maybe not. I don't know. I've never used it. This I don't need. This is pretty much kind of garbage. This is not useful until way later. These two are not useful until way, way, way later. Like, I mean, interstellar later, okay? This is useless. I never use this. This may become useful sometime in the future, possibly. This is fucking useless. This is alright. Same with this. This is useless and this is useless because I already have parts for that now. I don't even use this. Might be useful in the future though. Fucking dog shit. Never use them. I don't care if it costs you extra money. Buy actual landing gear. Because those are a free shot at suicide. Genuinely being honest. They are absolutely garbage. I tried using them. Oh my god. They're bad. Why they're even in the game, I don't know. Honestly, the second option looks like a fucking shopping cart wheel. You're basically strapping a shopping cart wheel onto your fucking pod. Hell nah. That shit out of here. Where's payload? Alright. Nice, I need this. This I need, and now that we have access to this scale of part, it's not wanting to stay still. Now that we have this scale, we can upscale this, open, and guess what we can put inside there that it will be nice and safe and sound now. Part clipping is fun. I'm sorry, I'm not risking my science junior. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my bus. We can also do a Lin flyby. I'm not using this, so I'm gonna simply take this and upscale it. We don't have those type of engines yet, but I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Alrighty. This, we're gonna upscale that. Oh my, that's gonna be it. Ooh! Oh, hell no, we can't afford that. Oh, also, another thing is look at the mass. Look how much mass I'm essentially adding on. These are goated. These are goated, but look at them. Oh my god. Bruh. Sheesh. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that on. And of course, as you guys know, I'm not forgetting to put on batteries this time. Oh, fuck that. We're not going to talk about what happened last time. Each one has... Ooh! So, 600 electric charge we'll have. That's going to be nice. It's going to be very good. Alright. No. Yes. Alright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Here's one thing NASA should do every time they launch up a rocket. put the people inside the fairing just like this, but I know it's going to cost you extra, but have the fairing have a camera, a very high FOV camera on it, or on the cockpit. If you don't really have anything important like a docking port or something, just put a little camera sticking out of the cockpit that's sticking out of the tip of the fairing. Make it a high FOV camera, so the astronauts can look through that shit. And maybe place some around the rocket too, like here, 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 on all four sides, and make them viewable. Make it top, or technically this is the top of the rocket, so top, bottom, left, right, easy, boom. And then also front cam. You can't see behind you, so don't try to make a back cam, honestly. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I won't be using the Pollux solid fuel booster because I personally think it's idiot. Oh, bro, why did I do that? I think it's idiotic, so I don't want to use this either, honestly, because this is too strong. Oh my. I don't care. We're gonna go all out now. The wings. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. And we're gonna go like this. And this should push us 2,000 meters per second far, which is pretty good. Then we will attach this booster. That will give us enough delta V to get to space, and then what we will do is we will decouple this. That will give us this. Then we decouple this, get to Mun, do the flyby, and go back to Kerbin. But before we even do any of that shit, upgrade. Double upgrade. And then we also need to upgrade this, but I don't know if we'll have enough money for the rocket, so we might hold off on that. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that actually. Contract is fly by Mun. Perfect. Alright, let's make sure we have the scientist. Bill, get the fuck out of here before I sign you up for execution. Alright. Because I know that sounds so harsh to say to Bill Kerman, but you know what? He does that every fucking time. I launch the rocket, get it up into space, and then when I'm like, ooh, science. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have Bill or Bob? See, it's fucking Bill smiling in that seat like a little twerp. Alright, boys. When he gets back to Earth, sign him up for execution via firing squad. Bye-bye. Alright. I overshot 2 days, so that's why I reverted. No, legit. That's actually how much Bill Kerman can piss me off sometimes. Bro's like, get the fuck out of that seat. It's not your job to be in there. At least not yet. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Shit's gonna get really hot. Nice. Alright, decouple this. I will actually, okay, I might as well decouple it now, actually. There we go. Alrighty. Perfect. How many? 220? Okay, that's nice. Nice. Let's go. Alright. So let's real quick go up to our apoapsis. Apoapsis. You can say it however you want. I say however I want. I don't personally give a shit. I just think it's easier to say apoapsis rather than apoapsis. So, fuck you. Alright. Any flyby, any kind of flyby. It does not matter. Genuinely. Alright. Now we just... Alright. Open. Conduct. Charge! Holy shit! Alright. They had some nice science, brother. Alright. No, wait, well, bro, what am I doing? We're getting too low. There we go. Alright. Time to drink up all my Delta V. I realize that's the first time I've never put anything on the top of a cockpit. Like, I always put something on there. A fucking parachute, docking port, whatever. This is the first time in a million years, or, well, I'm saying that, but, like, I mean, like, in a very long time that I actually haven't put something on the tip of that cockpit. I am very surprised I actually have not done that. I actually forgot to put a parachute on that, on the tip of the cockpit. No, because usually that bothers me. That actually gets to me, so I would put something on there, right? I would always put something on there, no matter what it is. Docking port, parachute, inline reaction wheel, something. Something. Always something. But I am actually surprised I didn't put anything on there. Like, genuinely shocked, actually. Now I can actually do maneuver nodes. Hurry the fuck up. Alright. And now let's go ahead and... Alright. Now that we got guaranteed landing, we're going to want to, while we start to heat up in the atmosphere, this is when we're actually going to want to start thrusting. So we're going to want to start thrusting when we actually start. Okay. There we are. Alright, and that's the rest of that's for landing. This is also where we're going to want to kick this back up to full control. Make it safe. Hurry the fuck up, piece of shit. Thank you, piece of shit. First parachute might break. Not break. Okay, that's good. We have no energy we have to conserve. Holy fuck. We have to conserve for the actual landing. Holy fuck. Dude, I am surprised at how quickly that went down. Damn. Oh, bruh. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. That was really stupid. I thought that was electric charge for a minute. Because I was rubbing my eye and then... Because electric charge was up there the last time. I was like, bruh. How'd I go down that quickly? Alright. We'll deploy sooner. There we go. Alright. The reason why I didn't fully use my Delta V was because this exact moment I don't want shit blown up, so... Hell yeah. Alrighty. Oh, damn. So. Fuck your surveys. Fuck your surveys. Fuck your surveys. Fuck you. And fuck you. Because what we really, really want... I could do that again. That's easy. Like, that's easy. That's a tad bit of science and stuff, but... Oh my god, the payout. Have an active engineer bill. Attach high gain antenna. Okay. Data from space around Mun. No, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. No, legit. No, we're not gonna do that. That's way too OP. I think that's one of the actual, I'm not sure if that's one of the actual high-performance hydrogen engines I have, where they're the... well, I've switched them back over to liquid fuel, but, I made them basically really OP, again, like you guys know. I actually should have declined this one or let it disappear, because I don't want to actually make anything orbit around Kerbin, honestly. Because Kerbin is shit. I said it. It is. Why would you build I don't understand why people build fucking space stations around Kerbin. It's legit one of the most stupidest things you can do. Especially in career, because think about it. You're just starting out. You only have a limited amount of money. If you're doing a way harder career than this, where funds actually really do matter, you're fucking yourself over. You really are. Think about it. Legit. The upkeep to maintain that station is going to be just AIDS, dude. It's going to be fucking AIDS. You try to keep that shit up, and it's going to just drain you, dude. Drain you. Now, I know it's like, oh, yeah, but what, okay, even if you're to do one around Mun or Minmus, it's still more expensive. Yes, but think about it. In the long run, you're making it so much cheaper for yourself, especially if you're playing the stock system and you go around and you do it at Minmus. That's easy. Easy, dude. The amount of low G's Minmus has and how small and easier it is, way easier it is to work with. You're making so much less hassle for yourself. That's why I don't understand people making these Mun bases and Mun stations and Kerbin stations and shit like that. Bro, choose Minmus! My god, are you fucking dumb? So idiotic. I'm sorry, but I have to speak out on it. It's just so brainless, dude. It's just so brainless. My God, it actually hurts to watch. Legit, it fucking does. It's genuinely sad. Alright, we're going to Mun. We're doing the moon landing for, we're doing the moon landing for funds. Actually, or we could do that mission where they want us to attach that piece of shit to the satellite. What do they want us to attach? HG. Oh. Where's communication? I have no cargo units? Alright, I guess we ain't doing that for like the longest time. Alright, fuck cargo transport. Explore Kerbin. Scientific data. Alright. Munlander. Okay. Space, please. Bruh, the staging. Oh my. Auto staging in this game is so bad. Fuck you. Alright, there we go, yeah, I'll go with that. That's better. So expensive though, holy shit. He said, what? What's cheaper? Oh god, those are dog shit though. Ugh, damn, those are dog shit. Alright, easy enough. Slightly more mass will actually throw a parachute on there this time. We'll have this parachute deploy first. So alright. Now what we'll do is we'll throw on a decoupler. Debris now is going to be useless, but in the future we're actually going to want to also recover debris from space. Actually, I want a more presentable. There. In my opinion, that looks a lot more presentable. There we go. Alright. Chemical rockets are going to be too expensive, so I'd highly recommend going with this. Ooh, that's strong. Okay. How strong is this? Sheesh, we cannot use that. It's way too strong. Either or, I'll choose. Though we want a get to Mun actual stage, I'll use something around the same kilonewtons as the Turrier, that small Turrier. We'll just use the actual size decoupler. Oh, that's stack separator. Again, we don't want to use stack separators till later. Stack separators are useful, but because they don't actually keep stuck to your debris, so you can actually, you know, yeah, I've decided I actually want to change it up a bit. That's fine. I'll have to steer my ship into a really, like, I'll have to really steer the shit out of it, but I'm alright with that. For me, it's kind of like, fuck ladders, don't be a pussy. Just use your jetpack. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them that rule. Just simple as that. Use your jetpack, don't be a pussy. That's why we gave you a jetpack. So you can literally get out of your vehicle, get out of your space vehicle, hit the surface, do what you need to do, get your bitch ass back in and go home. Don't be a punk ass bitch. Don't make things harder than they need to be. Oh yeah, bye-bye funds. Though I don't need them that big. I actually only need them around this size. Alright, nice. And just for some little addition, not that we need to do this, but there we go. That's just a little texture addition that I decided to add. Alright, so this will hopefully push us far and make a partial orbit. And then this will get us into orbit and to Mun and hopefully get us close. This will get us either close, land, worst case scenario, get us close orbit. We'll have to get closer to Mun using this. Land, data, space, so basically orbit around Mun, get back to Kerbin, land on Kerbin. Mission over, easy as fuck. What did I want to do? I forgot what I wanted to do. I don't know what I wanted to do. Oh, yes. Thank you. Alright.
Oh,
Any Kerbals that are scientists, they're stuck in orbit and are gonna die. That's how this is gonna work. Because scientists are very, very useless in the way that I'm doing things in KSP right now. They practically shouldn't go for that course of career. Engineers, however, engineers are very important for mobile processing labs. They're important for part production, rocket parts production, and construction of vehicles. Alright, let's go. Let's just make sure piece of shit isn't in there. Alright, get the fuck out, bitch. Alright, guys, sign him up for execution. Sign him up for execution. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. This is technically a test flight, honestly. Alright, that went really successful. That went almost perfect as I wanted it. I kind of wanted to have more curve. I wanted more of an orbit, but alright. That's I'm not even gonna genuinely complain about that because that ran really well, actually. Let's see how actually that went. Nice. That's kind of what I envisioned. Yeah, actually. So oh damn! Holy shit! Look at all motherfuckers up and stuck in space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again. Guess what happens if they're a scientist? Oh, you're a scientist? Oh, well, I rendezvoused you for nothing then. Rendezvoused you for nothing. Alright, bye. Tracking station. Okay, let's see here. Tracking station. Destroy this Kerbals vessel. Yes. Cancel contract. Yes. Alrighty, there we go. That's how we do it. Legit, that's how we're gonna do it. I know, some of y'all might think it's fucked up, but their scientists are genuinely that useless in this game. The only scientist that is arguably useful, Bob Kerman. Like, don't get me wrong, they'll be useful for scientific data, especially if I can get interstellar transfers between Proxima Centauri and Kerbal. Then yeah, but that won't be for a very long time. Sheesh. Hell yeah. Alright, but we can't do a swing by. We need an actual course towards the Mun, the surface of the Mun. The closest approach that we can get. Without inclination. My god, this fucking piece of shit, man. Alright, whatever. We clearly have to... Oh yeah, we have to do a huge orbit. Alright. Oh, we might be able to actually... We might have enough delta V to actually get into orbit around Mun. Instead of just, you know, fucking flyby. See you. That kind of shit. A lot closer. There we go. Alright. Oh, okay. It's practically the perfect approach. Alright. There, that should be good. Doesn't matter if we slightly overshoot it or fire up. Actually, preferably we're actually going to want to fire up beforehand. Works for me. Alright. Now we're going to just need... I'm not going to wait. I might as well just burn now, honestly. I don't really care. So, we're going to have to adjust the eccentricity anyway, again. Also, I will use HyperEdit for checking of my inclination. Alright. Before we fuck up, I'm going to real quick save. Ooh, fuck. Yep. There we go. Alright, we're going to have to cycle through again. There we go. Do another orbit cycle. Also, good luck finding a nice flat surface on the Mun compared to Minmus. Minmus, you can just go to the lowlands of Minmus and just find an easy flat surface practically anywhere you want. Versus Mun. Good luck finding a flat-ass crater, bud. Good luck, bitch. Like to see you try. Dumbass motherfucker. Alright, nice. Now that we're pretty good around Mun. Alright, now that we've hopped over to the day side, now what we gotta do is find a decent area. That spot right there looks nice. So we're gonna go ahead and go for that. Now we're not. I overshot that zone too. Shit. Whoa. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is not going to be enough to land on Mun, let alone. But that's alright. We can fucking throw this piece of shit into Mun. I don't care, genuinely, about this piece. I genuinely thank this piece of space rocket getting me to this point of Mun. But buddy, you gotta understand, you're disposable. Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me find the perfect moment for this. Buddy, you gotta understand, you're just a piece of equipment. You are very disposable. Sheesh. Damn, now I feel bad for that piece of debris. No. Not. Oh! Nah, but I'm thinking about redesigning my rocket as a whole now. I kind of want to redesign that as the lander stage. Anyway. Okay, I don't want to have to keep fine-tuning that, so I'm just gonna... Okay, that was so easy. My God. Log, and observe. Sheesh. Alright. Crew report. Okay. EVA. Surface. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the friendly donation. First time munner. Nice. Perfect. Now, I mean, technically, you could probably find a nice flat piece of land that in this large crater, but like, still, I'd say for me, Mun is not the destination I'd want to go. Like, okay, hear me out. Mun would be the one of the best destinations to go, genuinely, in my opinion. You should do Mun, all right? But you shouldn't do Mun first. You should do Minmus first. Minmus, you're reaping a lot of benefits. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You go further. You spend that a little extra bit of delta V and stuff and time for that base. You get the benefits of that. You get the low gravity. You get the small celestial body that's easy as fuck to work with, dude. Like I'm telling you, if you're playing the stock KSP system, you're gonna want to hit Minmus first before you hit the Mun. Hit the Mun second. The Mun is still a good option, but you just shouldn't hit Mun first. Mun is not the best option. That's what I'm saying. The best option easily goes to Minmus. 1/3 the gravity of Mun. So if you're already used to the gravity of Mun, then you're just gotta remember in the back of your head, it's just 3 times less on Minmus. It's making it even easier for you. Easier for you. Like if you're used to setting up a base on the Mun and stuff like that, but you're like, but then you kind of realize like, ugh, like still a little bit of gravity for me. I don't really want to have to work with that. I want something a little easier. Just, dude, there it is, Minmus. And the thing is Minmus is like noob friendly too. It should be easy to get to. If you can't get to Minmus, like at least a flyby. Oh, okay. See, getting an actual capture around Minmus, like that's what I mean. You reap what you sow. You have to figure out a little more to get to Minmus because it has a small SOI and it's farther and stuff. Trying to get that needle through the thread is going to be a little bit harder, right? But it's genuinely worth it. Genuinely 100% worth it. Go to Minmus first. It's amazing. If you have, I forgot the mod's name. Simple construction, bruh. Alright, but yeah, if you have simple construction, literally just head to Minmus first. Build your base on Minmus. Minmus is goated. Minmus has to be one of my most favorite places in KSP, in the stock system. And I don't really like the stock system. I think that the stock system, again, it's like our solar system. It's shit, dude. Typically, it's shit. I think the stock KSP system is shit. It is. It's the only thing that isn't shit about it is you technically have another habitable planet, but technically that habitable planet doesn't make sense, if I'm going to be honest. And the system that it revolves around doesn't make sense either. Because apparently it's very unstable. No, you fucking piece of shit. Deploy. Sheesh. But yeah, go to Minmus first, man. So much more worth it. Again, you're getting benefits that are amazing too if you go to Minmus first. How much more beneficial it is it's just so good. Well, as you know, we don't have Minmus in here, so where is the best place to go? We just did Mun, but in my opinion, Mun isn't also the best place to go in my system because Mun is actually worse. 0.28 G's of gravity. So, Mun's got quite a lot of gravity. I would say my first destination would actually probably be Lin. Lin has nearly kind of the same amount of gravity as stock Mun, but it's smaller, 80 kilometers smaller in radius, and 0.04 G's less. So it's kind of like it's also slightly smaller than Stolipid. It's like a slightly smaller version of Stolipid. So Rav has this huge amount of area right here that looks beautifully flat. So going to Rav might actually be one of my strong suits too. Only problem with Rav is look at the distance difference. Huge distance difference, especially between Mun and Lin. Look at that. But Rav is like half, or no, not half the size of Lin, but almost half the size in gravity of Lin. So Rav will probably be actually my destination, not gonna lie. If I can find a nice flat surface on Rav, yeah, I'll do it. That's nice. Miniaturization. We're gonna need this. Hitchhiker containment unit. I might need that. Yes, I do need that, actually. This I also need. Not yet. Hold off on that. That's useless. That, however, is not. I need these. Alright, I'll make a goal. In order to use the Mark II and then the Mark II Advanced, I have to hit certain checkpoints. I'll have to hit a certain goal. No, all those is just... but I ain't... okay. Yeah, I'll purchase it. I'll have to. That's another one. Thoroughbred I like. I actually like that solid fuel booster. Fucking click! For fuck's sakes, bitch. I have to still purchase this, this, and this, but... Skiff is not useful, though. Technically, Kodiak isn't, but either. I think I did something that made the Kodiak actually more, like, useful. Alright. So, that's it for this video part, guys. This is part 1 of our new series. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.